Everybody, it's Mike Brewer from ApartmentHacker.com, and I hope you are having a compelling week this week. And I wanted to talk to you tonight about um, telephone calls. And what I mean by that is telephone calls that come in from prospects into your community. Over the weekend, it was Easter weekend. Over the weekend, I had the opportunity to listen to roughly 80 plus or minus phone calls from one community here in St. Louis that we manage, and I was blown away. And I don't mean that in a very good way. Um, and it is not to discount the efforts of anybody at the community that we own in downtown St. Louis. I don't discount them in any way, shape, or form. Uh, Part and parcel, we've worked really hard at not doing a good job at training. And I say that a little bit tongue in cheek. We've just not done a good job of it. We don't have an infrastructure in place that really focuses and emphasizes on telephone technique or customer service or anything for that matter. We've grown like crazy and we've not really focused on that piece of our business, which will all change in 2016. We have to get serious about it. But I was blown away by the awkwardness of our telephone conversations and how we don't really have a sense of, we don't create a sense of urgency. We're not excited, so we don't make the prospect excitable. We don't do a good job of painting a picture of how awesome our community is and how you need to get right down here and visit me with me so that I can get you into a space. We don't do a good job of that. Um, Specifically speaking, I listened to a phone call where, somebody wanted to come down at 11 o'clock on a Saturday. And we said, I'm not sure if we have, let me check our schedule. I'm not sure if we're going to have a space. So, we're really busy. So I'm not sure if we will have time on Saturday for you to tour. But, if you want to take the chance and come down on Saturday, I'm sure we could probably work you in. And, I'm paraphrasing, but the essence of that telephone call was that. And I'm thinking to myself as the VP of this organization, wow, we are really missing an opportunity. And I know that we want to do better. I know that we want to do a great job. But I also know that this is something that is across the multifamily space. I've heard it for years. I've been in this business roughly 20 years, and I've heard this issue every year I've been in this business. It's come up every year I've been in this business, that we don't do a good job on the telephone. First and foremost, we don't answer it. We don't answer the telephone. But when we do, we don't do a great job of convincing someone that they really need to come and see us. Come see me because I'm going to take care of you. Another example of a phone call I got, or I listened to, a guy he says this on the telephone. I just drove in from California last night. I'm moving here to St. Louis. I just got here last night. I drove into my car. So instantly I'm thinking this guy's staying in a hotel, right? He needs a place to live and I can do something for him. But our consultant literally was like, missed the point completely. And talked over the guy and didn't let the guy finish his sentence and didn't let the guy finish his story. And I found myself literally trying to have a conversation with this guy, despite the fact that it was a recording I was listening to. I was into it so much. I was like, yes, come. California, what part of California? I lived in California. Let's talk about California. We did none of that. So my encouragement to all of you out in the multifamily space, big shop, little shop, it doesn't matter. Really tune in to the telephone. It's money. It's a gold mine. And if you don't have an infrastructure of training in place that addresses this or trains people up or helps them understand that the telephone is a great way to generate commissions, if that is what people are driven by. It's a great way to generate a commission. But deeper and further, it's a great way to help people, like the guy from California, get in a house instead of staying in a hotel, or getting an apartment instead of living in a hotel. It's a great way to develop a relationship before you see a person in front of your face. You really got to get deep. You got to get deep about that type of training in 2016 if you haven't done it in the past. And I would tell you, regional managers and vice presidents and presidents of your organization, listen to those phone calls. You'll be blown away. I was blown away. I took the time to actually listen to 80 plus or minus phone calls. I was blown away. I was sad, but I was also encouraged in that we have an incredible opportunity as an organization to really, really drive some business by focusing on that one little piece of our business. So anyway, my encouragement to you, no matter what position you are in, get serious, get deep about the telephone in 2016. Thank you, and we will talk to you soon.